Welcome in, Pisces. Hope you are well. This is Dawn from Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you for being here today. I hope this message finds you happy, healthy, prosperous. Today, I am recording this on August the 4th, which is Sunday. Today is the new moon in Leo. The new moon in Leo is very positive, creative energy. Today is the day that you would do all of your manifesting, right? So keep that in mind. If there's something that you really want, you want to work on, you want to bring in your life, now is the day to do all of those positive affirmations and do the work for your creations. This message is for sun, moon, and rising placements in the sign of Pisces. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. However, keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading. Therefore, not all messages may resonate. I am pulling these cards for the month of August. This is a career and money overview to see where you are, what's coming towards you, what you need to know, what Spirit wants you to know about career and money. That is for the month of August. And yes, I have been tapped into in these previous readings that some people are really focusing on vacation time. Especially if you're over in Europe, most of the time Europeans take that whole month of August off, depending on what kind of a company you work for. So there is that energy as well. So today I'm going to pull some cards for you. It's a new spread that I'm just learning. While I do the tarot portion of your reading, I'm going to take myself off camera so we can just focus on your cards. At the end of that portion of your reading, I'll bring myself back on camera. And then I'm going to pull some messages from this career and life deck and this money and career deck. Both of those decks are specifically for money and career. This one's more of a life path type of choices, but it does have career in here. And this is more money and career abundance, those types of things, which is all the energies that we are tapping into at this time. So let me go ahead and split the deck. And now I'm going to go ahead and take myself off camera. And we're going to pull your cards. Okay, here we go. First card is that Two of Wands. So many of you are looking at new options, new opportunities. Do I want to stay in my current circumstance, my current situation, or do I want to be adventurous and go try something new? So it feels as though many of you are looking at your options. You're looking at something that is going to be more inspiring, more creative, something that is going to just light up your soul, your heart, much more than it has been up to this point. Let's not mess up my belief. I got my beliefs. Okay, so then we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Four of Wands, and I'll explain all of these energies to you in just a moment. Once I get your cards. Oh, beautiful card. Okay, so overall, your energies, you've got two major arcanas here. The rest are minor arcana. What that is telling us is that for the most part, this is going to be kind of a smooth sailing, at least in your career space. Many of you may be contemplating, thinking about potentially moving on to a new role. If you were to do that, I do feel as though with that Four of Wands there, this would be a victory for you. This would be a gift for yourself. There would be things for you to be able to celebrate with this change. Okay. The fours are about stability. The fours are about balance. The wands, of course, is more fiery energy, which is your inspiration, your creativity, and your passion. So many of you may be looking at things like, I am in a dead end job. I want to create something new and exciting for myself. I want to go in a completely new direction. Some of you may be feeling as though in this past position here, as though you might have been left out in the cold, like maybe thinking that you potentially were going to get a raise or you were going to get a new role within your company. And it feels as though maybe you have been passed over, right? This card is feeling as though you've been left out in the cold. It feels as though that recognition is not there. Fives are about changes coming in. It is a minor arcana, therefore it is change, but it is not significant change, at least what has happened in your past. What's coming towards you, though, is the Six of Swords. So that Six of Swords is saying, even though you might have been feeling as though it has been a bumpy ride for you, or that you have needed to leave your current circumstances or are looking to leave your current circumstances, I feel as though with that six, you are going to get help when you least expect it. And I do feel as though you are moving to calmer shores. So if you're leaving because you feel as though your environment is toxic around you, this is really saying that you're going to find something that is more in alignment with your true heart, your inspiration, right? Because it feels as though the whole reason why you would be jumping ship or moving is because whatever you're currently doing is not satisfying for you on some level. You're looking for something that you can really feel as though you belong to a group, that you belong to a community, that there's a lot of things to celebrate. And I feel as though some of you are looking at all of that for yourselves. Now, what's coming into your immediate future is that Hierophant. That Hierophant energy is that card of looking for blessings. You're looking for some kind of a blessing to come in, some kind of a message that's telling you now is the time to move. Now is the time to focus your attention on a potential move, right? So depending on whether or not you have children or you have a family situation, that is something that you're really looking at in terms of, if I change, how is it going to affect my whole family dynamic? I feel as though the only person that can really answer that question is yourself. I do feel as though you are your own inner guru, your own inner guide. You are going within, asking questions about, is this my true path? Is this the direction I am meant to go? Am I walking my mission as a soul in a body, right? I feel as though you are looking at those things for yourself, Pisces, and new opportunities that may be coming in is you might be working with this guy right here, this King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles, the kings are all about knowledge, so they have a lot of knowledge about things. This guy has a lot of money, a lot of knowledge about his physical security and making money. So it could be that you are either, this guy is going to be a mentor for you, this guy is going to help push you to your next step in your job space. This is somebody that might already have their eye on you and is thinking about with an opportunity opening in their department. Let's say it's somebody within your same company, someone that you have a lot of respect for. This individual is very down to earth, very easy to work for, very communicative, very motivated. This person is somebody that does like detail, likes to understand the reasons of why things happen the way that they do. But at the same time, he's a very warm and caring individual. So he would be a good person as a boss, or it could be a relationship of some kind. Maybe you're going to start working with your husband, right? Maybe you have a family business, something along those lines. But the beautiful energy that's coming in as your clarifier here is that Empress energy. And what that is saying is you are now really stepping into your divine energy, regardless of whether you're masculine or feminine. We have both energies within all of us. And right now you're really tapping into that fertile energy for yourself. So she is all about birth, right? She's about, this is Lady Gaia. This is our beautiful Mother Earth, right? The Empress energy. Again, we have that full moon there. So I feel like the full moon is going to be important to you for some reason here, Pisces. Also, with that Empress energy, I feel as though you are very creative at this time. You have a lot of ideas. This does represent the potential for a new job or a new career space for you, should you decide to choose it. And the other thing about the Empress is this is about nurturing growth, creativities. They are all about new ideas, plans. This is about abundance and wealth of those beautiful here for you. And I feel as though many of you are going to be working with these energies moving forward. I feel as though this is actually a very positive reading, even though some of you may have been, the energy of being passed by or somebody else getting a role other than you. Maybe you had interviewed for that role and they chose someone else. And you have to look at it like this, that anything that is meant for you will never pass you by. If something passed you by, it's because something better is coming, right? So I'm going to pull two more clarifiers for you and see what else we have. Yeah, some of you are feeling as though with that loss, it feels as though it's very difficult for you to let that go. You feel as though I put in a lot of energy, a lot of time. I had a lot of my emotions and really wanted that role, right? But I feel as though you're going to have to let that go. That what is coming towards you again is more fire, more fiery energy, things that really tap into your passion and your inspiration, that really is motivational for you. And that is the direction you need to go. She is all about taking action, move towards your dream, move towards those things that are going to light you up. They're going to make you feel good about getting up every day and going to work, feeling as though you are part of a team, part of a plan, right? I do feel as though that this king could potentially be your next employer or the person that you will be, what is it called? Who's going to be your supervisor, your immediate supervisor? Or this could be the guy that owns the business, depending on what it is that you do. But overall, it looks really pretty good. I feel as though there isn't anything here that is saying that you're going to lose your job or you're going to get fired or any of those things. Is a decision that you will be making as to what direction do you want to go next, right? I feel as though you will be moving to calmer shores. I do feel as though you will be getting that recognition that you want and are looking for with that change. So now I'm going to pull cards for you from the Life and Money deck. And this says manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing down your intentions and taking inspired action to make it happen. I was talking about today is the 4th of August. Today is the new moon. And today is that manifesting day. So what I do with my manifesting day, which is every new moon, I take a big piece of paper. I put the big circle, all the things that I want to create, I put into the center of my circle, right? The things that I'm ready to release, I put on the outside of my circle because that's the stuff that I don't want in my life anymore. You can then, once you have this complete, once you've committed your thoughts to paper, you can do anything that you want with that sheet. Now, I typically keep it because I like to see how long it takes me to manifest some of my bigger ticket items. But it's completely up to you as to you can destroy it, you can burn that piece of paper, you can shred it and throw it in the trash. Basically, what you're doing is you're taking your creations, you're putting them on paper, and then you are taking an action. That action can be shredding the paper, letting that energy go out to the universe, or it can be burning that paper, which is again another release of that energy out to the universe. You have to make your separations for what it is that you're creating. If you're constantly just going, I want a hamburger, I want a hamburger, I want a hamburger, I want a hamburger, you have to think of it as when you go to a restaurant and you sit at the table and the waitress comes and she said, what would you like? And you say, I want a hamburger. You don't sit there and go, I want a hamburger, I want a hamburger, I want a hamburger. She takes your order, she goes out, she fulfills it, right? But you release, okay, I'm going to have a hamburger. I know it's coming. Now I just have to be patient. It's kind of that same type of energy. So I hope that was helpful for you there, Pisces. Okay, your next card is drama. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you may want, the job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. I feel like that's really kind of talking to that Five of Pentacles as well as maybe that Five of Cups. You definitely don't want to move to a situation where there is a lot of drama because who wants to work in that environment? I certainly wouldn't, right? And then the last card for this deck is cultivation. You are in the growth phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. Yeah. Okay, so that's that Two of Wands. I see that you're out there, you're thinking about it. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? What really lights me up? What am I qualified for? What can I do outside of my tiny little idea of a box? Expand your way of thinking, allow yourself to reach high because why not, right? If you can, do it. All right, here we go. Last three cards. Clever ploy, step up your game, out with them. I was just talking about that. Negotiate, wise tactics, and behind the scenes. That right there is fox energy. And I'm learning the animals. And I can't remember what the fox is about. Sly fox. Be careful of the sly fox. And then we have affluence, influx of abundance, quick cash, deep pockets, assets, patron, and money flow. I'm loving the money flow. And that's the thing. You got to when you are manifesting, you have to let go of those manifestations so they can go out and create. If you're looking for that money flow, you want to be in that flow of money. What do? You have to give in order to get. So money flow is a two-way thing. It's kind of that abundance flow. I look at it with that infinity sign, two-way abundance. It's exactly the same as with this card here. Your final card is service, thrive in community, similar goals, do your part, benefits for all, and a sweet life. And that right there is bee energy. Bees are very busy. They are worker bees. They are the ones that get things done. So I feel as though that's kind of the energy that we're tapping in for you here, Pisces, is that busy bee type of energy here. But I do feel as though changes are coming in. There are some things for you to really consider and look at. I do feel as though those of you who are going to be making a change, you could be stepping into a better role with a boss who really does have your best interests at heart. I feel as though with that King of Pentacles, he's a very grounded individual. He's a very caring individual. He will more than be happy to understand where it is that you want to go, and he will help champion you, give you the tools that you need in order to go in the direction you wish to grow. Okay, so I hope you found some nuggets here that were beneficial to you. If you made it this far, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'd absolutely love it if you would subscribe. Till next time, I hope you have a very prosperous August, and I hope you take very good care of you, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.